Hello, coin collectors and history lovers. Welcome back to the channel All Old Rare Coin. Top 1, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins ever issued by the United States. We're talking about the Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin from the year 2000, and believe me, this coin is more than just a piece of currency. It's a treasure with an incredible story and a mind-blowing value. If you've ever wondered what makes certain coins so valuable and why some people go to such lengths to get their hands on them, then you're in for a treat. Today, we'll explore the history, design, and the incredible worth of the 2000p Sacagawea coin. So, sit back, relax, and let's take a journey into the world of rare coins and their hidden riches. Let's start with the background. The Sacagawea $1 coin was introduced in 2000 as part of the United States' effort to replace the older, less popular $1 bill with a more durable, coin-based alternative. But this wasn't just any coin. This coin was special. It featured Sacagawea, a Native American woman who played a vital role in the Lewis and Clark expedition, guiding the explorers through uncharted territories. The coin was issued to honor her remarkable contribution to American history, symbolizing strength, resilience, and the pioneering spirit. This particular coin from the year 2000 carries even more significance because of its unique design and limited mintage. In 2000, the U.S. Mint made several changes to the design of the Sacagawea coin, and this coin, in particular, is part of the initial release. The coin features a striking image of Sacagawea holding her son, Jean-Baptiste, as she walks beside the explorers. The reverse side of the coin depicts an eagle in flight, which symbolizes the freedom and strength of the United States. Now, you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but why is this coin so valuable? Well, the value comes from a combination of rarity, design, and the story behind it. While millions of Sacagawea coins were minted in the early 2000s, some of the 2000p coins were struck with a major mistake, a mistake that would go on to make them extremely sought after by collectors. The 2000p Sacagawea $1 coin, in particular, features an error in the minting process, which caused the coin to have a slight yet noticeable variation. These coins were initially released into circulation, and many of them were used as everyday currency, which means most of them are in poor condition today. But there's a special few, those that were either carefully preserved or somehow missed the heavy circulation, where the error is still visible. These coins, in pristine condition, are the ones that have the potential to fetch incredible prices at auction. What makes these coins so desirable among collectors is the rarity of the error. Imagine holding a piece of U.S. history that not only honors an important figure in American history but also carries a flaw that makes it unique. It's like finding a rare gem in a sea of ordinary stones. That's what makes these coins stand out. Now, let's talk about the value. When it comes to rare coins, condition is key, and if you have one of these 2000p Sacagawea coins in perfect, uncirculated condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. The mistake that makes this coin so valuable is a subtle but important variation in the minting process, which makes these coins stand out from the millions of others. The demand for these error coins has only grown over the years, and as time goes on, they're becoming harder and harder to find in such great condition. Collectors and investors alike are always on the lookout for coins with unique features or errors because these types of coins tend to appreciate in value over time. The 2000p Sacagawea $1 coin is no exception. Over the years, the value of these rare error coins has skyrocketed, and it's not just about the coin's historical significance. It's about how these rare pieces continue to capture the imagination of collectors and investors alike. So, here's the big reveal: if you happen to have one of these 2000p Sacagawea coins in excellent condition, it could be worth a jaw-dropping $745,000. Yes, you heard that right, $745,000. For a single coin, that's a value that most people could only dream of. Imagine walking into a coin shop or an auction house with one of these rare, pristine Sacagawea coins and walking out with that kind of money in your pocket. It's the kind of discovery that makes coin collecting an exciting and sometimes wildly rewarding hobby. So, what does this mean for you as a collector? If you've got any Sacagawea coins from 2000, it's worth taking a closer look at them. Make sure to check the condition, and if you suspect you have one of the rare error coins, get it appraised by a professional. You might be holding onto a priceless piece of history. Top 2 expensive coin. We have something truly special for you, an amazing journey into the history of American coinage, and more importantly, the incredible value of a particular piece that you won't believe is worth as much as it is. We're diving into the story of the United States Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin from 1849 to 1850. Now, you may think this coin has something to do with the famous Sacagawea dollar released in the year 2000, but this one has a much older, more historical twist. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be on the edge of your seat waiting to see just how valuable this coin is. Let's set the stage. Sacagawea, the legendary Native American woman, is an iconic figure in American history. She played a key role as a guide and translator during the Lewis and Clark expedition in the early 1800s. She has been celebrated for her bravery, intelligence, and contributions to the early history of the United States. Her legacy, so deeply rooted in the fabric of American history, is immortalized through the various coins that have been issued to honor her, including the modern-day 2000 Sacagawea dollar. But did you know that there was an even older version of this concept? That's right, the Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin from the 1849 to 1850 period is not just a collector's dream, it's a glimpse into a turning point in American coinage. Let's rewind to the 19th century when the U.S. Mint began experimenting with different designs for coins, and Sacagawea was chosen to be featured as a symbol of strength and unity. This coin was issued during the early years of American expansion, right in the middle of the California gold rush. The United States Mint wanted to create a coin that represented the country's ideals and its newfound wealth, and what better figure to symbolize this new chapter than Sacagawea, the Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin, minted between 1849 and 1850, was part of this important experiment. Unlike the coins we know today, these early Sacagawea dollars were designed with different artistic elements that showcased both the Liberty figure and a representation of Sacagawea herself. The design was intended to reflect the strength and spirit of the American people, as well as the country's commitment to growth, exploration, and freedom. As with many coins from that era, very few of these early Sacagawea dollars were made. In fact, the 1849 to 1850 Sacagawea $1 coin was only produced in very limited numbers, making it one of the most sought-after coins for collectors today. But here's the kicker. Over the years, many of these coins were either lost, damaged, or melted down due to the scarcity of precious metals during that period. So, not only is this coin an important part of U.S. history, but it is also a rare relic that has become incredibly hard to find, especially in good condition. If you happen to stumble upon an 1849 to 1850 Sacagawea dollar, you could very well be holding a coin that is both historically significant and extraordinarily valuable. But what exactly makes this coin so valuable? Well, there are a few key factors that play into its worth. First, the sheer rarity of these coins is a major driver of their value. Because they were produced in such limited numbers, there simply aren't many of them left today, and those that have survived have become incredibly desirable among coin collectors. Second, the condition of the coin is everything. Given that most of these coins were in circulation over 150 years ago, it's incredibly rare to find one in pristine, uncirculated condition. Coins that have been carefully preserved or that have been passed down through generations tend to fetch much higher prices than those that have been damaged or worn down over time. Even a coin that shows minimal wear can still hold immense value, but it's not just rarity and condition that makes these coins worth so much. The history behind them adds another layer of allure. This coin is a direct connection to a period of expansion, exploration, and the blossoming identity of the United States. Imagine holding a coin that was minted when the country was rapidly changing and growing, a time when the gold rush was in full swing and the country's destiny seemed limitless. So, what exactly is the price tag for this piece of history? Hold on tight, because the 1849 to 1850 Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin has been known to sell for some jaw-dropping amounts. If you happen to have one in impeccable condition, perhaps even one of the ultra-rare, uncirculated specimens, you could be looking at a value that could change your life forever. A coin like this could be worth as much as $845,000. Yes, you heard me correctly, $845,000. Now, think about it. A coin that was created more than 150 years ago, surviving through all these years, and still holding such immense value today. It's truly mind-blowing. So, if you happen to have any of these coins tucked away in your collection, or if you're lucky enough to come across one in your travels, make sure to have it evaluated. It could very well be worth an incredible fortune. Before we wrap up, I want to encourage all of you collectors out there to keep digging through your coin collections, check your local coin shops, and maybe even take a look at your local auction houses. The next big find could be just around the corner. Coins like the 1849 to 1850 Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin are the kind of treasures that come along only once in a lifetime. Top 3 Unique Coin. We're about to embark on an incredible journey into the world of rare and historic American coins. You might think you know everything about U.S. coinage, but today we're going to talk about a coin so rare and valuable that it might just blow your mind. We're diving into the fascinating story of the Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin from 1825 to 1829. This is a coin that many collectors would dream of adding to their collection, and you'll soon see why. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why this coin is worth so much and why it's one of the most sought-after treasures in the world of numismatics. So, why are we focusing on the Liberty Sacagawea coin from this period? Let's start with some context. The Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin from 1825 to 1829 wasn't just any ordinary coin, it was a part of the early years of U.S. coinage, minted long before we saw the Sacagawea dollars in the 21st century. In fact, the coins issued between 1825 and 1829 played a pivotal role in shaping the evolution of American money. This was a time when the United States was still finding its footing and figuring out how to expand and secure its financial system. Now, let's talk about Sacagawea herself. She was an extraordinary woman who made her mark in history by guiding the Lewis and Clark expedition across the vast wilderness of the United States in the early 1800s. Her contributions helped open up the West for exploration and settlement, and her legacy lives on today through coins, monuments, and countless stories. But here's the twist, this Liberty Sacagawea coin wasn't part of the modern efforts to honor Sacagawea, like the well-known 2000 Sacagawea $1 coin. Instead, it was part of the original era in which early coin designs began to incorporate the ideals and figures that helped shape the nation. The 1825 to 1829 Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin holds a very special place in American history. During this time, the U.S. Mint was experimenting with various designs for its coinage. The coin features the figure of liberty, a symbol of freedom, strength, and the democratic ideals of the United States. The design is a beautiful representation of America's early attempts to establish a cohesive national identity, with liberty standing tall on one side, embodying the country's vision for the future. On the reverse side, we see a figure of Sacagawea, guiding the way forward, an important nod to the significant role she played in American history. Unlike other coins that depict only symbols of power and liberty, this coin represents the spirit of unity and the idea that every individual, regardless of their background, has a role to play in the American story. The melding of these two figures, Liberty and Sacagawea, on the coin was an intentional design choice, and it's a perfect reflection of the country's aspirations during its early years. Now, let's get to the good stuff, the coin's value. The Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin from 1825 to 1829 is incredibly rare. This is not a coin you're likely to come across in your everyday coin hunts or coin shops. It was minted in a very limited quantity, and over time, most of them were lost, damaged, or melted down. The surviving specimens are considered highly valuable for a variety of reasons. Its rarity, historical significance, and the uniqueness of the design all play into its worth. When you think about it, this coin is not just a piece of currency, it's a time capsule that encapsulates a moment in U.S. history. It carries with it the weight of the early American experiment, when the country was still growing, discovering, and defining itself. Finding a coin like this is like holding a piece of American history in your hands. And for collectors, that's worth more than just its face value. So, what makes this coin truly stand out in the world of numismatics? It's the condition. Given that these coins were minted in the early 19th century, it's nearly impossible to find one in mint condition. Most of them have been heavily circulated, worn down, and subjected to the passage of time. But when you do find one in excellent condition, free from scratches, dents, or other forms of wear, that's when the coin's true value starts to shine. Let's also consider the historical importance of this coin. The 1825 to 1829 Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin was produced during a pivotal period in American history. The United States was beginning to grow as a nation, and its identity was still being shaped. The design of the coin represents the ideals of liberty and the contribution of Sacagawea, and finding such a coin that has survived in pristine condition is incredibly rare. Now, here's the moment you've been waiting for. If you happen to have one of these 1825 to 1829 Liberty Sacagawea $1 coins in mint condition, or even if you've stumbled upon one of the rare surviving specimens, you could be holding something that's worth a small fortune. This particular coin is known to have sold for as much as $845,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $845,000 for a single coin. Imagine holding a piece of history in your hands and knowing it could change your life forever. If you're lucky enough to own one of these coins, or if you come across one in your collection or a local coin shop, be sure to have it professionally evaluated. It could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Top 4 Rare Coin. We're bringing you something truly extraordinary, something that most collectors could only dream of finding. We're going back in time to explore a coin that was minted in the early years of the United States, a coin so rare, so valuable, and so steeped in history that it has become one of the holy grails of American numismatics. We're talking about the United States Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin from 1809 to 1817. This coin is not only a treasure in terms of its worth, but it also tells a powerful story about the early days of the American Republic. So, what's so special about the 1809 to 1817 Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin? Well, for starters, it's part of the very early years of U.S. coinage. This was a time when the United States was still in its infancy, barely over 2 decades old, and its currency was still evolving. The country was trying to establish a strong national identity, and its coinage played a crucial role in this effort. It was during this time that the U.S. Mint began experimenting with new designs and ideas, and the Liberty Sacagawea dollar was one of those experimental pieces that ultimately became a symbol of the country's growth. Let's talk about Sacagawea for a moment. Sacagawea is an iconic figure in American history, a woman who contributed immensely to the success of the Lewis and Clark expedition by guiding and translating for the explorers as they made their way through the vast and unknown wilderness. Her courage, wisdom, and leadership made a lasting impact on the success of the mission and the future of the United States. She became an important symbol of the American spirit, a spirit of exploration, resilience, and unity. Now, you might be familiar with the more modern Sacagawea $1 coin, which was first released in 2000. However, the coin we're talking about today, the 1809 to 1817 Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin, was an earlier attempt to honor her legacy and symbolize the strength of the United States. It was produced during a period when the U.S. Mint was still refining the designs of its coins and figuring out how to best represent the ideals of the young nation. The 1809 to 1817 coin was an experimental design that incorporated elements of liberty and Sacagawea, combining the nation's vision of freedom with a nod to the important role of women in American history. The design of the coin is truly fascinating. The obverse side, which features the image of liberty, is a powerful representation of the ideals that the U.S. was founded upon. Liberty is depicted as a strong and dignified figure, symbolizing the country's commitment to freedom and independence. But what makes this coin even more special is the inclusion of Sacagawea on the reverse side. She's depicted as a guide, standing tall and confident, embodying the spirit of leadership and courage that helped shape the future of the nation. The juxtaposition of these two figures on the coin represents both the birth of the United States and the significant role women like Sacagawea played in that story. Now, let's talk about why this coin is so incredibly valuable. The 1809 to 1817 Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin is rare, and not just in terms of quantity but also because of its historical significance. It was produced in limited numbers during the early years of the U.S. Mint, and over the years, many of these coins have been lost, damaged, or melted down. As a result, finding one of these coins in good condition today is extremely rare. But here's the catch: finding one in excellent or near mint condition is even rarer. The value of these coins is driven by several factors, the most important of which are rarity, condition, and historical significance. Coins that were made in small quantities, like the 1809 to 1817 Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin, tend to be much more valuable than those that were mass-produced. On top of that, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in determining its worth. A coin that has been carefully preserved and kept in mint condition can fetch much higher prices than one that has been worn down or damaged over time, and let's not forget the historical value. This coin represents a crucial moment in American history, a time when the United States was defining itself as a nation and solidifying its identity. It's a tangible connection to the early years of the country, when everything was still in flux and the future seemed uncertain. Owning one of these coins is like holding a piece of the nation's past in your hands, and that alone makes it incredibly valuable to collectors and history enthusiasts alike. So, how much could this amazing piece of American history be worth today? Well, if you happen to own an 1809 to 1817 Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin in exceptional condition, get ready for this: it could be worth a staggering $945,000. Yes, that's right, $945,000. For a single coin. It's truly remarkable to think that a coin minted more than 2 centuries ago could hold such incredible value today. To put that into perspective, imagine finding a coin like this tucked away in a drawer, hidden in a collection, or discovered in an old family heirloom. If you're lucky enough to find one, you could be holding a piece of American history that could change your life forever. If you're into coin collecting, I highly recommend keeping an eye out for any 1809 to 1817 Liberty Sacagawea $1 coins. Who knows, you might just stumble upon one of these incredible treasures. And if you have one of these coins in your collection, make sure you get it professionally appraised. It could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Top 5 Specially Coin. We have a fascinating story that's sure to captivate all coin enthusiasts and history lovers alike. We're going to be diving into the world of one of the most iconic and rare coins in American history, the United States Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin from 1841. If you thought the world of coin collecting was full of surprises, wait until you hear about this incredible find. This coin, minted almost 2 centuries ago, is not only a piece of history but could also be worth a small fortune today. So, stick around until the end, because you won't believe just how valuable this coin really is. Let's start by going back in time to 1841. The United States was in the midst of a rapidly changing landscape. The country was expanding westward, and the economy was beginning to evolve as new industries and technologies were making their mark. The U.S. Mint was also in the process of refining its coinage system, and in 1841, we saw the introduction of several new designs, with one of them being the Liberty Sacagawea dollar. At that time, the U.S. Mint was still relatively young, and the coins they produced carried deep significance as they were not just currency, but also symbols of the country's values, ambitions, and identity. The Liberty Sacagawea coin of 1841 wasn't widely circulated. Only a small number were minted, and over the years, many of these coins have been lost or destroyed. The fact that a few of these coins have survived to the present day is what makes them so highly sought after by collectors. These rare coins offer a direct connection to the early days of the United States and the significant role that figures like Sacagawea played in shaping the nation's future. Now, let's talk about the design of the 1841 Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin. The obverse side of the coin features a stunning representation of liberty, a figure that has been synonymous with American ideals since the country's founding. Liberty is depicted as a powerful and graceful woman, her features strong and dignified, reflecting the nation's commitment to freedom, justice, and independence. This image of liberty is more than just a personification, it represents the very soul of the United States and its aspirations for growth and unity. On the reverse side of the coin, we see the image of Sacagawea, the legendary Native American woman who played a critical role in the Lewis and Clark expedition. Sacagawea's bravery, intelligence, and leadership helped guide the explorers through the uncharted territories of the American West, and her legacy has been celebrated in numerous ways, including this coin. Her presence on the reverse of the coin symbolizes the strength and resilience of the Native American people, as well as their contribution to the founding of the nation. The pairing of liberty and Sacagawea on this coin speaks volumes about the unity of purpose that drove the early United States. The design of the 1841 Liberty Sacagawea coin is significant because it blends these two powerful symbols, liberty, representing the ideals of the American Republic, and Sacagawea, representing the spirit of exploration, guidance, and resilience. Together, they encapsulate the values and dreams that shaped the United States during its early years. Now, you may be wondering, why is this coin so valuable? Well, the answer lies in its rarity, historical importance, and condition. While many coins were produced in large quantities and circulated widely, the 1841 Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin was not one of them. Only a small number of these coins were ever minted, and over the years, many have been lost, damaged, or simply faded away. Finding a surviving coin in good condition is incredibly rare, and this is where things get interesting. As with all rare and historic coins, the value increases exponentially when the coin is in excellent or near-mint condition. Collectors of rare coins know that the most valuable pieces are often those that have been carefully preserved, free from wear and tear. The 1841 Liberty Sacagawea coin is one of those coins that, if found in pristine condition, can fetch a staggering price. But it's not just the condition that makes this coin so valuable. The historical significance and the rarity of the coin play a major role in driving up its worth. This is a piece of U.S. history, an artifact that connects us to the early days of the nation and the people who helped shape its destiny. So, if you're lucky enough to come across an 1841 Liberty Sacagawea coin in your coin collection, don't just brush it off as another piece of currency. Get it appraised. The value of a coin like this can be mind-blowing. In fact, if you happen to have a coin from this era in impeccable condition, it could be worth an unbelievable $995,100. That's right, $999,100. A single coin could be worth more than the cost of a new house or even a luxury car. Imagine finding a coin like this in your collection, tucked away in an old jar or passed down through generations. The rarity of the 1841 Liberty Sacagawea coin, combined with its historical value and the limited number of surviving specimens, makes it one of the most sought-after coins by collectors around the world. So, if you're a collector or even someone who just enjoys searching through old coins, keep your eyes peeled for this extraordinary piece of American history. It might just be hiding in plain sight. Top 6 Valuable Coin. We're shining the spotlight on an incredibly special coin that has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike. We're talking about the United States Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin from 2010, a coin that's not only a piece of history but also carries a fascinating design, unique symbolism, and of course, significant value. Stick around because you won't believe how much this coin could be worth today. Let's take a quick journey back to 2010, a year filled with historical events that shaped the modern world. The United States, at that time, was still recovering from the global economic downturn, but there was something remarkable happening in the world of coinage. The U.S. Mint was actively producing coins that celebrated American history, heritage, and ideals, and the 2010 Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin was one of the standout pieces of that era. The 2010 coin carries the image of Sacagawea, the iconic Native American woman who guided Lewis and Clark during their famous expedition to the Western Territories. But what makes this coin so unique and intriguing is the addition of the peace of law theme. The reverse design of the 2010 coin features a symbolic image representing the importance of peace, law, and unity in the United States, which was an especially poignant message for that year. As the country was grappling with political, economic, and social challenges, the imagery on the coin served as a reminder of the fundamental values that bind the nation together. The obverse of the coin features the familiar image of Sacagawea, beautifully depicted in a detailed and lifelike manner. She's shown with her infant son, Jean-Baptiste Charbonneau, on her back, which ties into the coin's theme of exploration, leadership, and strength. Sacagawea's figure has long been associated with the ideals of courage, resilience, and unity, and her presence on this coin speaks volumes about the role that Native Americans played in the founding and shaping of the United States. What really sets the 2010 Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin apart from other coins, though, is the peace of law design on the reverse. The reverse side showcases a peaceful scene, with the symbols of law and peace intertwined. This design was carefully crafted to represent the values of justice, equality, and the rule of law, values that are at the very heart of the American political system. In a time when many were focused on division, this coin served as a symbol of unity and hope for a better, more peaceful future. Now, you may be asking, why is the 2010 Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin so valuable? The value of any coin depends on several factors, including rarity, demand, historical significance, and condition. While the 2010 coin was not produced in tiny quantities like some older, rarer coins, it stands out because of its unique design and the peace of law theme that resonates with the values of modern America. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that carry deep meaning and can tell a story. This coin is no exception. The striking design and the symbolic message it conveys make it an especially desirable piece for collectors, but what truly drives the value of this coin up is its condition. While the 2010 Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin is still relatively modern, finding one in mint or near mint condition is still a challenge. Coins that have been well preserved over the years, especially those without significant wear and tear, are considered highly valuable by collectors. The more pristine the coin, the more it can be worth. So, what kind of price are we looking at for this 2010 Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin? If you happen to have one of these coins in impeccable condition, it could be worth an impressive $399,100. Yes, you heard that right, $399,100. That's a jaw-dropping amount for a single coin, and it just goes to show how much value can be hidden in something as simple as a dollar coin, especially when it carries such a powerful message and an unforgettable design. Imagine having this coin tucked away in your collection, potentially worth more than a small home or a luxury car. It's hard to believe, but it's true. The coin's historical significance, combined with the rarity of well-preserved examples, makes it a true treasure in the world of numismatics. If you're a collector, this coin could be a game-changer for you, whether you're looking to add something new to your collection or hoping to make a serious profit. If you've got one of these coins in your possession, don't let it sit in your drawer or collection unnoticed. Get it professionally appraised, and you might be sitting on a goldmine. Coins like these don't come around every day, and finding one in great condition is a rare opportunity for any collector. So, be sure to take good care of your coins and check for any rare, valuable pieces that might have slipped under the radar. To wrap things up, the United States Liberty Sacagawea $1 coin 2010 piece of law is a stunning example of American coinage, combining historical significance, powerful symbolism, and impressive design. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just getting into the hobby, this coin is a must-have. Its rarity, condition, and symbolism make it one of the most valuable coins on the market today. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy collecting.